is Reed. How would you like to be amongst the many practitioners we've helped fast track their practice growth in just 2 days?
And how would you feel if we show you mechanical strategies and marketing and platforms in order to really drive your business forward, increase your market expansion, your productivity levels, ultimately increase your revenue and your general perception of your business, branding, and your professional awareness?
And if we were to equip you with all the tools you need to achieve practice growth to a level you never thought possible within just 2 days, then our Turbocharge Your Practice workshop is for you.
Now guys, before anything else, we just wanted to let you know that we're both practitioners and that's what comes first. So we've been where you are, we know exactly where you're coming from, and there's probably no coincidence that you've landed on this website looking for potential help to help your business move forward. That's exactly what we do. We have a combined experience of over 30 years. We both have a Bachelor of Health Science, and our major area of specialty is Chinese medicine and acupuncture.
Now, the first thing we're going to identify is the problems in your business. So this is an interactive workshop where we'll work with you to identify where does the problems lie in your business, why aren't you achieving the income or the patient numbers that you should, and what are you doing, the reasons why your business isn't achieving optimal success.
Yeah, and we talk about leadership, we talk about the psychological component behind the business owner, you as the leader in your industry. We show you ways on how you brand yourself so you can become the expert in your industry. We talk about your ability to innovate and adapt to the changing environment and how you can take on challenges and adversity as they come your way through your leadership abilities.
Guys, we're also going to delve into the 4 golden rules of health practice marketing. In order of importance, we're going to detail the importance of treating your existing clients like gold and keeping your existing clients, the ones that are giving you your income at the moment. We'll talk about contacting inactive customers and ways to do that. We call that your untapped gold mine, so ways to get into your database and get your inactive clients back. We'll talk about the importance of getting referrals and, of course, how to get new clients in, and lots of them.
What if we told you that there's a biological mechanism like a thermostat that actually dictates your financial destiny? What if your self-image has a massive component in your ability to succeed and perform in business? You see, your self-image basically is a limitation that you might have, and we show you ways on how to activate your full potential so that you can achieve the level of success that you desire.
We're also going to detail about your customer service. How is your customer service? Do you get customer feedback on how you've gone with them? Feedback forms are an essential part of measuring your success in customer service. So we'll go into depth in certain ways that you can improve your customer service and make sure your existing clients never leave and keeping your inactive clients coming back.
Do you have any goals? Do you have any goals for your business, your personal life? You see, the clients that we work with generally don't have any goals. And it actually starts with goals. How do you know when you'll get to your objective if you don't know what that objective is? We show you proper ways, strategic ways, based on how your brain works in order for you to create the goals and actually implement them in the best way possible so that you can reach your objective in the shortest time possible.
Do you address your customers' frustrations and anxieties and fears? The most important thing when attracting new clients and keeping existing clients is to address the frustrations and fears that customers have. Do you even know what your customers' frustrations are? Because let me tell you, if you can identify and solve a customer's frustration, that's going to be the only thing you need to do to keep a client happy.
What are your values in life? You see, the thing is, everyone has a set of values, and if you don't understand what your values are, this actually gets projected onto your clients. You see, when you're not inspired to go to work in the morning to treat, the universe will not give you clients inspired to pay for your services and pay for the transaction. This is how it works. It comes down to you and everything about how you are with your emotional state. Your values basically dictate your financial destiny. So what you value most in life, you have responsibility, you have order and creativity. But when you're living your life like the majority of the population based on your lowest values, you start to get consumed by lack of clarity. You get basically disorder. You get no responsibility in business. So we teach you the best ways on how you can value the business most by first valuing yourself.
The other thing we're going to go through is the USP. Have you even heard of a USP? Your unique selling proposition. Now, most pieces of advertising you see will not have a USP, but the ones you do see, the businesses with a USP, are the most successful. Now, what is a unique selling proposition? It's a promise you're making to your clients on a service that you're going to deliver. I'll give you a couple of examples. Domino's Pizza. Piping hot pizza delivered to your door in 30 minutes or it's free. You see, they addressed the customer frustration, which was the pizza takes too long and the pizza's cold when they get there. If you want a pizza, who are you going to ring? You're going to ring the person that can get it to your door in 30 minutes, or you're not going to pay for it. So how can you apply that to your practice? Well, one of the frustrations we see in our practice is patients having to wait too long to go to doctor's appointments. So we have a USP, if you have to wait longer than 5 minutes for your appointment, it's free. Who's not going to want to take us up on that? But let me tell you guys, you have to be accountable. You have to deliver what you promise, or you'll go broke quickly. In Turbocharge, we'll help you construct the USP specifically for your business.
What is your time worth to you? You see, we talk about time management and its ability to increase your performance in business and ultimately your revenue. See, most people don't actually take time management seriously. But the reason for that is basically because they like to work on the things that are trivial in business, easy, fun, they can do with their eyes closed. We show you ways on how you can work and prioritize the top 20% of the tasks that you need to do in business so that you can maximize and get 80% of the results. That's 80% returns ultimately to you.
What's your niche? Do you have a niche? You know, so many practitioners that we talk to and we say, what's your target market? And they'll say, well, anyone that wants acupuncture. Let's get one thing clear, guys. The money is made in the niche, okay? The narrower your niche is, the better it's going to be, the more customers you'll attract, because you'll become the authority and the specialist in that area. A niche is all about being a big fish in a small pond, and we'll help you craft your very own niche, help you discover what you're passionate about and how to advertise your niche as well.
We talk about the psychology of wealth. You see, the problem is, in our experience, most health practitioners have a strange sensitivity in how to handle money. So we talk about actual money and where it comes from, and its unique ability to compromise the fair exchange principle. So we talk about how you can manage yourself. As Warren Buffett said, if you don't manage your emotions, don't even try to manage money. So we talk about how you can improve your self-image and your adaptability to increase your relationship and how you handle money. You might have come across most practitioners have a hard time sort of asking for the transaction. When it comes to asking for the money and handling money, they get a little bit nervous and shy and timid. So we go through different ways that you can create and also talk about your behavioral patterns in your association to money and how you can increase your wealth.
And lastly, expenses. You know, we've told you we cover a lot about how to increase profits, how to market, which means, you are spending money to be able to get a very big return. But what about cutting your expenses? See, we call this the low-hanging fruit, guys. How easy is it to just cut some expenses in your clinic? That's an automatic saving of money. We'll work through a whole lot of ways you would have never thought of to cut down your expenses. So all these things and a whole lot more are going to be covered in our Turbocharger workshop.
Yeah, and thank you. So this is going to be great, guys. Look, we do really appreciate you watching this video and taking the time. Like all of our other products, we have a 100% money back guarantee. So for your little investment for this high impact workshop, if you feel that after implementing some of the strategies that we will talk about and that you feel that it didn't give you the result that you intended or we intended in terms of our experience, all you have to do is just tell us and we'll be happy to give you your money back in full. So there's no risk to you whatsoever.
That's right, guys. We always stand behind our products. We take a lot of pride in our carefully constructed workshops, and we guarantee if you're not satisfied, if you've implemented what we've told you and it hasn't built your practice beyond what you thought possible, please ask for your money back and we'll give it back to you. No worries at all.
So again, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Again, there's so much more content that just didn't have any time on this video to cover with you. So look, if you have any questions, all the information is on the page, but we're more than available to answer any questions that you might have about this. Again, there's no risk to you. We are fully convinced about this product because we have had the results ourselves and many of our clients. You can see the testimonials on the page, and we look forward to connecting with you soon. Come on board.
That's right. We stand behind what we do. We're passionate about what we do. We really look forward to working with you. Cheers.
Well, today I've just finished a seminar on Turbocharge Your Practice. It was the most informative, fabulous 2 days. I've personally been stuck in my business for a while for various reasons. I've written myself out a plan. The psychological and practical aspects of the seminar today have honestly blown my mind. I'm so enthusiastic and very excited to do some simple things that have been sitting under my nose for years, so I'm thrilled.
G'day guys, just wanted to let you know that I really enjoyed the course on the weekend. And for anyone else that wants to know, I learned some really good tips with Hamish and Sahil, and strategies that would suit any business, not just healthcare. I learned that it's really crucial to set goals, and to not just set them but to write them down. No matter how big, you're so much more likely to achieve those goals if you just write them down. Hamish talked about marketing, which is something that most of us shudder at the thought of, but it doesn't have to be that scary. It can actually be quite fun. And like in our clinic, we have about 2,000 people on our database, which means we've got about 2,000 plus emails. And to be honest, we just don't use them properly. We didn't know how to use them before, but now I feel like that we're going to use it so much more effectively using the strategies that that Hamish has pointed out for us. Both Sahil and Hamish, they really know their stuff. It's clearly evident when they're up there talking about it. You can see the countless hours that they put in to learning all this, and I feel like they've short-tracked my development so I can further avoid the mistakes that I and quite possibly most of my peers have been making in the healthcare industry. So thanks guys, really appreciate it, and I'll highly recommend it to anyone else. Cheers.